Hey, lifestyle hackers, welcome to day 4 of the Growth Hacker List Building Challenge. Let's jump right in. All right, we made it up to day 4, and on day 4, we're actually going to be setting up our funnel pages in WordPress. Your funnel is designed to transform strangers into fans, and then those fans into paying customers. Basically, your funnel is the journey that a complete stranger takes from not knowing you, not knowing anything about you or your brand, into becoming a fan of your business and then becoming a customer. It's the lifeblood of your business. All right, here are the components of a basic funnel. You can actually have your squeeze page. That's the first part of your funnel. That's the intake page. That's the page that the person lands on. When you offer your lead magnet, it's going to offer the lead magnet to that customer in exchange, that lead rather, in exchange for their email address. Once they complete their information, it's usually just their first name and their email address. They get taken to a thank you page. Thanks them for the email. You can deliver your lead magnet right there in the spot, although I don't recommend that because if you deliver the lead magnet on the thank you page, there's no reason for that customer or that lead to actually go ahead and confirm their email address and actually enter your list. So I like to use the thank you page for other things. Sometimes I redirect it to my Facebook group. Sometimes I'll redirect it to another social media account. Sometimes I'll use it to actually tell them the actual steps that I need them to take to confirm and opt into the list. And other marketers actually use it for upsells, downsells. Sky's the limit. After they leave the thank you page, they should be getting the confirmation email, and that's the email they get from your list provider. And it basically tells them to confirm their email address, that they entered their email address to opt into your list. I also put an extra incentive in that email because it's customizable, and I tell them to confirm and receive their free download just to give them another incentive to confirm right away. After they confirm, they get taken to a confirmation page. Again, that's a customizable page. You could either have that redirect to a page that you created from scratch, or you could have it be the autoresponders company's welcome page, their confirmation page rather, and then you can embed things like I like to put the lead magnet on that page as well. Then you have the welcome email. So I actually like to send two welcome emails, one with the lead magnet and specific instructions on the lead magnet, and then a day later another welcome email welcoming them to the brand. If and I have a lot of people on my list that have downloaded multiple lead magnets, so this works great for them because they get just the lead magnet in one email. They don't have to be re-welcomed to the brand, and then I have a command set that if the person already received my welcome email, that's just strictly welcome to my brand, welcome to Lifestyle Hacker. They don't receive if they already have received that in the past. That's why I actually recommend sending two welcome emails, one just for the lead magnet, and then one specifically for your brand. Then after the welcome email, you can actually have them enter a welcome series. The welcome series is designed to sell the thing that your lead magnet is actually covering. So if your lead magnet's on, the best pots and pans, the best no stick pots and pans, the welcome series will walk them through, you know, general facts about pots and pans, and it'll be what a lot of marketers like to call it an ascension series, and that will slowly increase the knowledge until it leads to buying your product. And the sky's the limit. It could be on anything. So, for instance, I had a Snapchat. I'm sorry, not a Snapchat. That's coming soon. I had an Instagram guide, and if I was selling an Instagram product, like an Instagram software product or an Instagram membership course, that's perfect. I'd set them that Instagram lead magnet, and they just go through a welcome series that would gradually warm them up to buy my product. After this, right now, I'm going to actually walk you through the setup process to set up these pages, basically in WordPress for free. All right, we're in WordPress now, and we're about to start setting up this Mailchimp integration so we can get this landing page form set up. So the first thing we're going to do is install the Mailchimp plugin for WordPress. You can head over there and click Add New under Plugins. Wait for that to load, and now we're going to type in Mailchimp into the search box. It's going to load all the results now. Now the first one you see there, the Mailchimp list subscribe form by WordPress, that's not actually the one I would recommend. I would recommend the one right here, Mailchimp for WordPress. It has way more downloads because it's a better plugin. Simple as that. So we're going to install it now and activate it. I'm going to have it activated now. So once it's activated, we're going to actually go ahead and start configuring it. We're going to have to put in a few values for it to connect to my MailChimp account, which I did in the last part. So we're going to click on MailChimp right here. see it's going to ask for an API key, and that API key is basically what verifies, your installation and that you're the owner of that list with MailChimp. So we got to head over to our MailChimp account. You see there is a dashboard, and that's when you first log in, that's what you're going to see. Then you have to click on your name and your account settings right there. Scroll down to account. All right. And this is basically like deeper account settings area. We're going to go ahead and click on extras and then API keys. I previously set up this API key, but if you don't, there's a button down there. It says create a key. You would create that if you have no key. But since you already have one, well, if you clicked on it, this would generate. So I'm going to copy that, head back over to WordPress, enter the key in there, and then I'm going to press save changes. So once the changes are saved, it's going to actually show all my MailChimp data on the bottom. You can see it right there, list name, Lifestyle Hacker, my ID, my subscribers. So the first thing we're going to do when we create the form is we're going to connect the form to the MailChimp list. Lifestyle Hacker, you can have multiple lists on MailChimp. That's why you have to select the right one. You can choose double or single opt-in. I use the double opt-in process here because that's how I used to deliver the lead magnet, but you could also do single opt-in and deliver the lead magnet manually. You want to update existing subscribers because you don't want duplicate subscribers in MailChimp because that's how they bill you. So if you have the same person getting multiple lead magnets, you don't want them duplicated on your list. So you're going to actually click on update. And then you're going to click on that. Although the way I set it up, that's not really going to matter. Then that's the thank you page, and that's the page that you're going to take the user to after they submit the form. That's actually the URL to my real thank you page. For the sake of this demo, though, I'm going to create a new one along with you guys so you can see how I create one. And that's what I'm going to name it. And I'm going to save the changes. So once that's saved, we're going to start creating the form. It's a very simple form. Basically, just going to ask for their first name, their email address, and you're going to create the submit button. So right there, you see the label, first name. The placeholder there, that's just what it's going to say in the form before they start typing anything. So I just like to write name, keep it simple. Is this required? Yes. Like I said, I like that first name data so we can personalize the emails. We're going to do the same thing for email. I'm going to copy email right there and make that the placeholder. So before they write anything, it's going to say email. By default, that's a required field because this is an email list after all. For the subscribe button, I don't like the word subscribe. I like, since I'm always offering, a free gift for them to sign up, I like to write the words free instant access. I read a long time ago from some marketer that actually gives people more of an incentive to click as well. I've never actually split tested that though, so maybe one day. Gonna save the form. And then we're gonna go into messages and we're gonna edit the data that the person sees when they submit the form. Again, this information is gonna be bypassed because we're gonna redirect them to a thank you page, so they're not gonna see this. But if they weren't, this is actually the information I'd want them to see. It just says thanks, you're all set. Please check your email inbox to confirm and receive your free gift. So in the event that we didn't have a thank you page, this is what they'd see, upon submitting the form. I'm going to save that up. All right. Wait for it to save in the server. All right. Now we're going to go into settings. Make sure everything is okay. Now we're going to click on that short code because that's the short code we're going to put under all our text for them to actually subscribe on the form. So we're going to go ahead and create a new page in WordPress, and this is actually going to be our squeeze page. Now you can use a service like Leadpages. You could use a service like Thrive to make it like a prettier looking squeeze page. But if you're on a budget, which many of you are, just starting out, you know what? Customers don't care. Create a simple form in WordPress. I'm actually going to use an existing thank you page that I have on Leadpages Just to copy the data, make this go a little quicker. See, this is a page I designed it lead pages. A little bit fancier. Word lead pages is very easy. It's drag and drop. I'm just gonna copy the same text and put it over into WordPress. You know, it's not gonna look as pretty, but it's gonna get the job done. So I'm gonna paste the header over there. That's good. Now we're gonna paste the subheader. We're gonna put it over in WordPress here. Now that's a header 1 again. I want that to be a header 2. So I'm gonna make sure the first one's header 1. That's good. This one, you're gonna change the header 2. It's also good for your SEO. You're gonna clean up the text a little bit because sometimes when you copy and paste from another provider into WordPress, adds a couple hidden characters. I'm gonna go ahead and add a picture of lead magnet. People are visual online, so you need to show them what they're getting. So I got the book cover already set up in here. All my lead magnet book covers are loaded into WordPress. I already put in all my SEO tags, so all I have to do is insert this right now. All right, I'm going to grab all the bullets from lead pages. I'm going to copy that. I'm going to paste that into WordPress underneath the picture of the lead magnet. And then the form is going to be right under there. I want to make sure everything's formatted properly. I'm going to try this as a splash page, so there's going to be no sidebars, no title, just a splash page like the lead pages page looks, you know, no distractions. That's checking up on the URL, make sure it's good. Then we're going to preview it, see how it looks. If it stretches out too much, then I'll put the sidebars back on. I just want to see how it looks as a splash page. So go ahead, open a new window, because if it doesn't look good, I'll just jump back into that page. It's not bad, it gets the job done. It's a little spread out, so I think I'll put the sidebars back on. But other than that, you know, it looks pretty good. I know you're usually your own worst critic, so you're gonna say to yourself, "Hey, if you don't have the budget for like lead pages or Thrive, you might, you know, be a little, you know, taken aback by the plainness. But if you have something that solves somebody's pain point and it's free, they don't care. They're gonna enter their email address and enter your funnel." So I'm gonna save the page again. I'm gonna reload it, and I want to see how it looks with the sidebars back on. I think it'll look much better. Yeah, it looks better. So I'll leave it like that. So this is actually what I would have as my squeeze page. Like again, initially I wanted the squeeze page, you know, with no distractions, but this is fine. So now we're gonna go ahead and create the thank you page. Again, it's gonna be simple and it's gonna be based off of a thank you page already created in lead pages. Gonna name it thank you page demo because this is just for the demo. I'm gonna head over to lead pages and grab the text. Funny thing is, you could actually have graphics like this in WordPress. If you're patient and you know use Canva, you could create something similar. I'm just editing the slug here because that's what I actually put in to the form in the back end and the settings in the beginning of this as a thank you page, so this whole thing works smoothly. So there we go, we got a header. I'm gonna do all these steps and I'm gonna use bullets. So I'll just write the words literally step 1, step 2. There we go. Step 1, check your email. Step 2, find the one for me, it'll say Mike Wayne. If it's you though, it'll say your name. And as I said yesterday's session, I like to make it personal. I don't like to put the company name. I like to put my real name in the from field in the emails. I'm gonna click on step 3 here. There we go. Click on the confirmation link. This doesn't have to be fancy because this is just, you know, a step-by-step thing. You just want to instruct and train your user and exactly what they need to do in order to get the goodies. So we're going to paste that there. And you don't even have to put anything fancy, any fancy graphics. That's all optional. Let me see if I can make that join me on Facebook a little bit bigger. Make it a header.
You know what? I'll take it out because sometimes when you put those heading tags in the end, it messes with your HTML and messes with your code, and I don't want to get into that in this tutorial. I'll just make it bold. I'm gonna save it. First, let's hide the title and all that crap. All right, everything looks looking good. Save it. After we save it, we're gonna run through this like an actual customer. So we'll run through the whole process like an actual lead and see how they'll experience it. So we have our page here. I can enter our information or my information. Put my first name, Mike. Try to autocorrect. Nope, not autofill. I mean, demo at Lifestyle Hacker. That's the account I use for this tutorial. Gonna click on that for instant access. Should take us to the thank you page, and also ping my email to say, hey, it's confirm. There we go. Sweet. See, it looks good. It doesn't look crazy, you know what I mean? It doesn't look cheap. You could add more graphics in, or you could just leave it the way it is. It gets the point across, you know? That's all that matters. All right. As you can see in my email, it says, please confirm your subscription to receive a free download. That's what I wrote in yesterday. And then underneath, confirm and download free gift. So that's perfect. So it's going to confirm. It's going to take us to that confirmation page. See, your subscription is confirmed. Now download your free gift. I'm going to pop that in a new window. Boom, lead magnet delivered. And the person's opted in. So clicking that button serve both purposes. The person's added to the list and they got their lead magnet. It's perfect. Now we're going to check on our list to see if the subscriber got counted in. I'm gonna have to wait a moment or two. I see in my email, my other box, it says you got a new subscriber. So the test was successful. And this was all free, guys. That's the amazing part. You could use you could use lead pages, you could use Thrive, but you can always do it for free. A free WordPress installation and a free MailChimp account. And I finally popped in. There we go. First subscriber. All systems go. So there you have it, how to create your lead magnet and your funnel from scratch using all free tools. There you go. You can get lead pages and get Thrive. Otherwise, you can use these free services and you're good to go.
All right, for your day 4 assignment, all I need you guys to do is basically, if you have the money, I highly recommend signing up for a landing page service such as Lead Pages or Thrive Themes. If you can't afford them, you could follow the steps that I first showed in this guide, which is basically just downloading the free MailChimp plugin. And if you're not using MailChimp, there are free plugins for most of the other big name providers like ActiveSync and so forth, or ConvertKit. So you could download those and build a page similar to the way I showed you for free. Or you could purchase Thrive or Lead Pages and set it up way easier and way more customization options that even a beginner could do and create beautiful squeeze pages and thank you pages and landing pages. Optionally, if you are gonna purchase Lead Pages or Thrive, you can use my affiliate links. My affiliate link for Lead Pages is lifestylehacker.com/lead pages. My affiliate link for Thrive Themes is lifestylehacker.com/thrive. And again, these are completely optional. You don't pay anything extra, but I do get an affiliate commission, which I would appreciate. Who wouldn't want some extra dough on the side? And like I said, if you want to get Lead Pages and you want to use my link, the link is lifestylehacker.com/lead pages. Or if you'd like to purchase Thrive Themes, the biggest difference between Thrive and Lead Pages is a little bit easier to use and it's self-hosted, so you don't have to have WordPress or any other provider. You could actually build a complete website and do multiple things, host webinars, etc., just strictly on Lead Pages. But there is a monthly fee. There are multiple plans. I believe they start at $49.99. With Thrive, you do need WordPress. It's a WordPress plugin. You have to install it into your WordPress, and that's WordPress.org. So if you have a WordPress.com blog, it will not work for that. You have to have the self-hosted option at WordPress.org. So you would install it as a plugin, and then it would basically give you a lot of the abilities you have with Lead Pages, except you pay one price. It's yearly. It's an annual fee. And it's the learning curve is a little bit steeper, but the savings is well worth it. I have both because I just like to have the option of both, and I have clients and I need that flexibility. So again, your step number one is to create the pages I showed you today, which is the actual squeeze page, the page with the lead magnet and promoting it, and then the thank you page, which is the page that says, you know, the acknowledgement, thank you for signing up, blah blah blah, and lead magnets on the way. Then after that, you're gonna go ahead and link your autoresponder to those pages. You're gonna go into your autoresponder and you're gonna customize it. And squeeze page is the first step, and you can integrate your squeeze page with your autoresponder, and then you're gonna go into your autoresponder and point the thank you page to that page we created today, and so on and so forth. So that's it for today. Tomorrow we'll cover promoting your list, and that's basically, you'll have everything all set at this point. You'll know who your target customer is, you'll know what your offer is, you'll have your lead magnet in place and created, you'll have your landing pages set up, your squeeze and your thank you, you'll have your autoresponder set up to take them in. So once that's all set to go, it's promotion time. You're gonna get as many people as possible. You know, you want as many people as possible to know about your lead magnet and promote the hell out of it so you can grow your list. Until next time, I'll see you guys.